So hi, my name is Doug Corwin. I am the training and facility manager at One Energy, and my climb to the top of One Energy has been driven by my work ethic. So I was a full-time firefighter and paramedic for Lima Fire Department. When I retired, I was at the rank of lieutenant, and I put in 30 years as a firefighter paramedic, and then the day after I retired, I came to One Energy full-time. As a firefighter, I was also a fire and EMS instructor, and One Energy needed an EMT instructor to come in and assist some of their employees who were going through a class. About a year later, I was contacted by the CEO, Jeremy Kent. He was interested in starting his own EMT program. One Energy is pretty unique in the industrial field because we are accredited to teach EMT classes. Because of the risk involved in the construction side, the risk involved in severe injury makes it it's a huge advantage to have employees who can immediately start giving care as opposed to calling 911 and waiting for the EMS to get there. This came from Jeremy, the CEO, was an EMT, and he wanted a percentage of his employees to be EMTs, so there was never anybody out on a job site that didn't know how to take care of one of their fellow employees if something happened. I run the EMT program, and then I oversee the rest of the training. So I certainly can't train somebody how to be a crane operator or run a bulldozer, but I can facilitate them getting that training, and then I'm responsible for keeping all the records of all the training all our employees do. I really like the variety that my job has. Some days I'm working out in the field, some days I'm here in the office, some days I'm teaching a class, some days I'm out doing site inspections. I would not be happy in a job where I sat at a desk all day and did the same thing over and over. So I chose work ethic as my phrase of how I climbed to the top. Some of that has to do with just the way I was raised. Those values, I learned that at a young age at home. When I started on the fire department, I was always very driven to be in the middle of the action. So fortunately, in the fire service, at least the fire department I worked at, if you wanted to go to training, they sent you to training. So I acquired quite a variety of credentials over the years. Coming here and saying, oh, now you're in the construction industry, so now you have to have OSHA, now you have to have MSHA. That fit in perfectly with, I guess, my mindset, because I want to know how to do everything. There was really no reason for me to climb up into the top of one of the wind turbines, except I went to Jeremy and said, I want to see what everybody here does. And he said, okay. The next day, I'm up in the top of a wind turbine. That's just the culture here is, if you want to learn something, we will make sure you learn it. I always wanted to be like, I'm going to be the best firefighter there ever was. That work ethic, which kind of drove me to like get all the accreditations I could and learn all the things I could. I think that helped make me more attractive for this job.